Straight Podcast.
Straight Talk Podcast Episode 1.
Oh, what's up, Chocolate City? What Chocolate City? Yo, we have two guys from Chocolate City as our guests. So, I want them to introduce themselves, man. They're big man mwenyewe. Yo, welcome, man.
Yo, big man, big thing. Yeah, representing straight out of Chocolate City. Yeah, I'm very grateful to be here today with y'all. It's a blessing to see a new day in the first place. So I'm happy to share this one with you guys. Okay, straight to my other partner.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Kingpin, manze. Kwa majina ni Clevans, actually. Clevans, aka Feti. Unaweza nipata program anywhere, in any platform. I'm in Twitter. So we are actually an investment group. Pia tuko in every platform whereby tunaitwa Profitin. So you can go and search for Profitin in Gram, Twitter. And we also have a WhatsApp group. So you can contact me for further details. Let me pass the mic to my colleague here.
Hi, my name is Sloan. I'm very glad to be here, and let's just talk. Let's have a conversation. Quick question: how many times do you have a conversation?
So hi everyone, vile hawa watu hawaheshimu ladies first, but it's okay. So these people, but it's okay. My name is Vanessa Ode. We are all co-hosts to this podcast. We are guests, and it's so nice to be here with you guys, to be able to interact with you and get to know our mental health, because we all have stigmatized mental health. But it's good that we are open to it right now, and we get to do it together. And you can find us literally anywhere, any social media platform. This is Straight Talk Podcast. There's 12, and there's Baridi Podcast. There is so much that we have for you that you guys need to go to our pages and see what we have. There's entertainment, there's this boring talks, there's everything that you want to get to know from us, from our spiritual journeys to our entertainment sections and to these boring talks. But it's okay that we are all here to witness a new day and with an open mindset. So thank you for hosting us and for even inviting us here. So feel free.
Yo, welcome, guys. So, we are sorry we didn't follow up the protocol, but at the end of the day, even the Bible says we forgive. So,
Courtesy of Kuntu into prison profiting.
Later imefika about our topic. Mental health is a broad topic, guys, as you know. But I'm glad to have my guest who will help me on that. So we're going to get straight into the talk because this is Straight Talk Podcast. So you said ladies first, so I think I'm going to concentrate with that. So it's a straight talk. So let's get straight to the ladies, man. Yeah. Oh, we have one. To the lady. Kizungu nayo manze, usicheze nayo. Welcome.
Tulikuja na mili. Anyway, on mental health, I am talking about insecurities. So insecurity. But on a hill.
That's right.
Anyway, straight on insecurities, let me start with story time. Kidogo pale. So on insecurities, trust me, my biggest insecurity was my voice. And I think most of the times when I was in primary, najua ni mbali sana, but vumilieni. I don't know.
We're here for you, madam.
I don't know. Okay. But I was in primary and a part of high school, let me say, and high school in Shule, there was stuff. Every day you talk and everyone is, oh, Bonona Guruma, oh, you're doing this. But I think gradually I got to accept that this is my voice. Take it or leave it. You got ni gurume, ni back, that is gonna be me. Be fearless anyway. So every day you look alive and no one knows that whatever you're living with inside you is your biggest trauma, but still you get to pick up and be you. So my voice was always something that it threw me off, and I got to like motivate myself and be fine with it because it's going nowhere. Hata tuseme ninaenda kufanyiwa surgery, it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse.
Your voice, your choice.
It's gonna be worse.
Your voice, your choice.
Yeah. So in high school, I think I stepped up after nilikuwa prefect. And you know, ukiwa prefect. Yeah. They will not believe. So I had to face it because every day ninaenda kuongea na watu kwa assembly. Nitake nisitake, you have to announce.
Yeah.
So and you have to punish people by the way. Unawapatia everybody their size. So it was tough because I am not like I'm trying to learn my voice and everyone is also trying to like kuelewa. So and assumingly because siwezi sema ni biz. I don't know where to categorize my voice, but that is my voice. So
Sunny mix and match.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So most of the times ungepata like when I'm making an announcement, everyone wants to imitate whatever I am saying with my voice. And it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But then
Sort of
I feel.
then uko pale kwanza nilikuwa prefect wa dining hall chakula.
Hey.
Food is very important, my guys. Food is very important.
You're not supposed to make it. It's okay. It's okay.
Food is not life. What is life?
No, it's, food inatengenezwa na maji. So
That is not like what? But anyway, go ahead.
yeah, so in announce pale dining hall, everyone is like, wait, chill, that person is talking. Everyone is, but for real, my voice had some sort of authority because once I say something, I don't go, like I can't go back from my words. That is it. Take it or leave it. You're not gonna take me anywhere. That is it. Do what you have to do. And this is after nime transfer and nilikuwa like sasa nina question my voice. So nilikuwa nasomea Western. You know, ukisomea Western.
Western.
And you think the voice is the problem? Like where's that?
Let's go.
So pale Western once unatoka from the city Nairobi, wewe ni
like,
gangster, wewe ni thief, wewe ni
you're a thug.
yeah,
Kabisa.
when you wheezy, that was it. So every time when you're even trying to explain a point to a teacher or time umepatikana tu kwa makosa, so there is you unajaribu kujitetea and mwalimu wako unanishautia niko, I am just trying to tell you it's not me, like I'm not doing this, it's not my fault, but I insist, like you're shouting at me, you're rude, you're being aggressive, and I'm just trying to tell you. So this is it. It happened, and apparently I just happened to like ishide imenipata tu nikiwa hapa, si fault yangu, but yeah. So that was it. That was this is now me on insecurities. But let me tell you something. On insecurities, we all have insecurities. Mwenye ana insecurity akuje tukunywe chai anidanganye. Tukunywe chai anidanganye. Tukunywe chai anidanganye. But I think insecurities are part of us. So because they are part of us, we have to embrace our inner selves and accept that these things are here to stay. No one knows what you're suffering from until you get to tell them. So, hey, unajua by the way, ile kitu. But at the end of it all, insecurities are here to stay. So we just embrace what we think is wrong in us and make it great. Let it speak for you. Let your insecurity be your weapon every time. Ile yenye wanasemanga ti weapon formed against you use it. Use that weapon. Yeah. Use that weapon, by the way.
You should add this one. Yeah, that chat's on.
Use that weapon, by the way. Use that weapon every day of your life, because I think that is what has helped me like face my issue with my voice, because everyone had accepted it. Then finally familia appear again. Like you can't just be you. So at the end of it all, be you before the world told you who to be.
True.
Always be you. Everyone will judge you. And we are born in a century where you are told how to behave. Because if anything, you are born and you are told you are a man, you are a woman. There are things you're supposed to be doing, there are things you're not supposed to be doing. But I believe in making mistakes, because I get to learn from my mistakes. I get to learn from myself. Like, this is me, this is it, this is how things go, this is how things. So at the end of it all, I try my best to be me and just live my life. Because if I am living it for anyone, if I am living it for Kuntu, if I'm living it for Clev, if I'm living it for Sloan, if I'm living it for Clinton, then God's doing, God takes them home. Then how am I supposed to be living? How am I supposed to be doing my things? Because I was living to please them. But because I am living for myself, like I just find myself doing things you get to slide your way through life. Do it.
Unapenya kama nyoka.
Ona kama ile slide.
Kono.
Kama slide. Nunua ndizi tengeneza na.
Guys. I think we should learn how to appreciate. Usikuja hapo unapiga makofi bana, usikue mshamba. So we'll be doing this way, okay? That was valuable.
It's not even done.
She was done. Are you done? Okay.
Man, I'm not done. I'm Vanessa. So wasikize, don't listen to this. Don't listen to this people. But anyway, parting shots is just be you at the end of it all. Insecurities will always be there. Because insecurity is also like deep. We can't exhaust it all today. So the main part of what I'm trying to drive home is be you before the world told you who to be. So every day of your life, make sure you're living your life. You're not living it for person X because you want to please them. Because hata mimi Mungu akisema ati sasa Vanessa rudi kwa nyumba. If they were living for me, then come on, they were going to please me. I am not around. So take your time, be you, invest in yourself, and everything's going to be fine.
Yeah.
And back to...
So, Goja. Kuna kitu amesema about investing in yourself, guys. Investing. Hii kitu unajua, now because she has talked about insecurity, I think now we're supposed to, like, I'm going to choose you randomly. And I'm going to give you some topics on mental health so that you can talk about them. Because she has given me an idea. Okay, so there's this issue of kuachana. Umeachwa. Tena kidogo umeachwa. Demi yako amekutoka.
Fanya ile kitu.
Wewe.
Hiyo ndio inaliding
Hiyo kitu ni mbaya sana. Kidogo. Kidogo ati ndio huyo ndo amejinyonga. That's stupid by the way. Don't do that.
Suicidal.
Yes.
Depression. Like tuangalie, unaona this thing sudden in affecting wanaume most of the time. Unaona unapatanga scenarios watu wagani ndo wamejinyonga ni wanaume, si ndio? So unapata like dem amekuacha. Like wewe kama mwanaume unajuanga women sisi kama wanaume like tumejengwangwa yani ku please the women by nature. That is by nature. Huwezi pata mwanaume like huwezi pata mwanaume huwezi pata mwanaume atakama ameinvest amejenga aje like hiyo pesa itakuwa yake wholly Unapatanga scenario tuseme like Bill Gates, this Bill Gates guy. Si alikuwa ameoa, si ndio? Yes. But unaona mwanamke mwenye alioa like yeye alipata shares and she was nowhere Bill Gates akitafuta hii pesa yake. So you find unaona wewe una build something in your mind. Una grow, yani una picture hii scenario. You want to build a future with this woman. Then this woman anakuja na kufanya like anakutreat like trash bro. Anakufanya ufeel pathetic. Yeah? Anakufanya ufeel pathetic in a way that unaanza kujifikiria what was I thinking. And you know this ndo chenye ina leading. We're taking the point home though.
Listen. I think you have a point, but I'm trying to feel your words are so heavy. His words are so heavy to a point that in a trauma, like in a feel, because like you as a man, like from how it has always been in the past and everything, you know, there are societal expectations, you know, as a man, you're supposed to do this, you're the provider of the family, you know, all that. So kuna ile kiburi that it's always encapsulated in everything on, and you'll find that you as a man, if you at least can't place a meal on the table, you feel so down. Society basically labels you worthless. And it starts eating you up from the inside. Yeah. And what do? Relate to other, like you start resulting to other issues like you know, the obvious ones, drugs. Definitely, I mean, self-harm. But self-harm, if you pick up point to self-harm, just know that it's at a very bad level, which can't be like fixed or anything. But just on a lighter note, all this always has something to do with how you are brought up. How you are brought up, who brought you up. Like you find that the environment like very serves like it's really like enough influence who you are. The people you surround yourself with, whatever beliefs and norms that you are brought about with by your parents, you'll find that kuna mse, personally, I cannot go to visit someone without having something. Ili ninunue mkate na maziwa hapo on the way, you know, na soda, you know, you see, like I have to do that if I'm going to see someone or spend that is who I am. And you'll find that all this was from how you were brought up, the environment that you were exposed in, and whatever you're also exposing yourself to right now. You'll find that sometimes you, because of a heartbreak, now you tend to resulting into what? Nairobi is a big bedroom. Sharing is caring. All in the name of sharing.
It's a big bedroom. Which corner of the bedroom?
Wait, does your bed have a corner?
That's
Anyway. I'm trying to say that a person, someone you know knows someone. Like you'll come to realize, and by the way, always question. Like just personally I always say, like, if you don't want to talk about your past, either you've not come to terms with your past, you're not ready to talk about it, but still you have to remember, like, I don't know, this is just me personally, like these are my principles and everything. Let me understand you, where you're coming from. Like, who is this? Not what you want to show me. Staki ati zile pictures za shoot. I want to see you like as it is. You know, vile iko.
Natural.
Kabisa. You'll find that I want to see you in your bad days. I want to see you in your good days. And people will mistake this for a simple something. No, not relationship wise. Like, you'll find a lot of people right now, instead of having a conversation, instead of having like a real talk, you'll find if you're not talking, like if you're not sexting, if you're not like flirting, there's no conversation. Huh? There is no conversation. No, listen. No, listen.
Apart from the sexting and everything, people have, we are society.
Yeah, true.
We are the ones that have brought this upon ourselves, and because we brought it upon ourselves, that is people have initiated the word talking stage at a very like wame associate na kitu mbaya.
That's true.
That is fast.
By the talking stage inarifaiwa to simping.
Yeah.
Inarifaiwa to simping by the. That's the problem with this generation. Yeah.
Society nowadays is set up sort of moral standards. I think I'm of the opinion that moral standards are degrading with each ongoing generation. Yeah. I feel like that's my own two piece on the matter. I feel like moral standards are degrading with each generation because nowadays things that were considered romantic back in the day, like the things that you do as bare minimum for a woman, chivalry is dead basically, because the things you do as the bare minimum in a relationship now are considered simping. I buy her flowers. You're a simp.
Guys.
Yeah. And asking favorite color.
Wait. Wait, hapo lazima tuelewane. Unajua mimi niko na Uswahili kidogo. If you love someone, simp, man. Simp. That's part of love. Guys, that's part of love.
It's not even about something or anything. It's about who you are. Like, if you love someone, if you like someone, do things your own way. Just because someone is doing this and this and this, you also trying to like every person has their own different love story. But onto this, like you'll find that someone like you're just over, you're done with a heartbreak, and instead of taking time to heal, which I consider that very important, you will find that out of that relationship or whatever, don't want to put labels, you're not a labeler, all that shit. No. Thank you, yes. So, you'll find that you're carrying...
He was new.
You'll find that you come with a lot of backlog. You're carrying a lot. You have a lot. And with all this packaging, one time you'll just, you'll break down. With all this heavy stuff from wherever they're coming from. And they'll try, at first, they'll try to pick someone and see if it works, And then you're like, it's not working. Next victim. So you'll find, in most situations, inaenda up kusumbua kiakili. In the sense of, you can't find peace. You're like, maybe my soulmate died, all this shit. And yes, I don't know. So, and now that alone brings me to a topic of on to mental health still, but you'll find that a journey of walking and identifying yourself, it takes a lot. Story time kidogo. Just 5 minutes, okay?
Story time. Let's go.
Bring it on.
So I remember when I was growing up, you'll find that nilikuwa nimelelewa in the sense that my dad used to come over during weekends, and most of the time we'd spend time with my mom. And I was quite the chappy one, in the sense that I would tell my mom everything. I was so open to her. She was my first best friend.
Mama's boy?
Yeah. And she was my first best friend until now when I went out there, exposed into boarding school, you'll find that we are not catching up like we used to. There is no time. She's busy, which all this time, like, okay, for the past like 2 years, I've been recovering like all the trauma that I endured as a child, like especially dads. I guess it's not just me, but dads have a problem. Probably this is my POV though. This is my POV. Dads have a problem. Dads have a problem because communication, like, you'll find, and all this has made me become who I am today. But with a belief that I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna try and abstain because I have seen it. I'm not gonna ensure. I'm not gonna do exactly what my dad did to me, to my son.
Yeah.
So like all that also kind of messed with my like who I am in a sense, like my beliefs and everything. But all this, every time like you're walking, you're thinking, who am I? What? And to our listeners out there, who do you think you are? Like, are you sure of what you really are? Because, like, just like my fellow colleague here said, know you, enjoy doing you, and love yourself. Back to the segment. It's all about straight talk. Anyway, so you'll find that that kind of derailed with me at some point, kind of like my confidence. But it's back. I worked that. It's something I am now okay. I can talk about it because it's no longer an issue. It's something, some people experience something and they're like, if I touch that, it's like collateral damage. Nikiguzwa tu hiyo sector. Umeharibu maneno. Guy, but hey, wanze mi acha ni washow. Unapatanga like hii, inakusaidia kujua what you expect for your future generation. What you expect for your future generation. Like, times are changing. Times and tides wait for no one. Like, just walk with it, ride with the wave, know what you really want, and above all, be able to speak up. Speak up. When someone does something wrong to you, just speak up. Talk. Because, well, there's also that aspect of communication is the key. But you'll find that if I'm a listener and you're a speaker, like you're one to talk and I'm one to listen, you'll find that I don't know how to talk, but I know how to listen. Because if I spoke, like if I talked back then when I was young, it affected me. Singeweza kujiongelelea. To my dad, never. Singeweza. So, as a defense mechanism, still, because that made me introverted at some point. And like I had to cower in the shadows. And, it's not... Don't let your true colors shine kind of thing. Still come up and get.
I get you. You are really dark.
So, yes. But it's something I'm trying to learn. And it's always a journey. Healing from whatever someone said to you yesterday. Because I remember I still have a grudge on my Kiswahili teacher. Ooh!
Wow.
Guy! My Kiswahili teacher.
Guys, mathematics.
In fact, I think as a Kenyan, every single Kenyan has an experience with that one primary school teacher. That one primary school teacher who traumatized you in some way or another.
Question your whole existence.
Yeah, like they made you question yourself. You're like, damn, so you like this? Especially as a kid. So I'm like, bruh, come on. You're a 40-year-old man. You're a 40-year-old man. Uko na watoto wako. uko na nyumba yako, ngori yako ni nini na 10 year old. Like mbona exposed to hiyo, but yeah, I understand what you're saying, Sloan. I'm very, I think I'm proud of you the first day we met, but I'm happy for you that you managed to channel that trauma. And although it's an active process, it's an ongoing process.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm really happy that you're in a spot right now with such that you have an open mindset, like a growth mindset. You turn your trauma, you turn your pain into something positive. You channel it into something positive. Because as human beings, I think we've all gone through that particular traumatizing event. Like, it made you question yourself, made you question your worth, made you feel completely worthless. But at the end of the day, you have to realize it's up to you. It's up to you to fix yourself. So instead of making this, highlighting, putting this trauma on a pedestal, acknowledging it, making it, you're feeding into it. The more you ignore the trauma, the more you try to burn it to your subconscious, you're feeding into it. You make it a big of an issue when you try to encounter it someday, or itakuja iku affect in one way or another in the future. So I think confrontation, haikuangi said enough. Confrontation imekuwa like ni foundation poa sana, like to solving many issues. Like if you feel someone made a particular comment towards you and you feel like, damn, was he really being offensive? Bro, exactly. Because in your mind you'll be like, damn, umsana manisha nini na your comment? Bro, umemanisha nini na your comment? Hiyo ni inaka like, inakaliko ulikuwa unaniataka ama alikuwa ameimanisha bila ubaya. Like you start questioning yourself in your mind. So I'm as an overthinker, I came to the conclusion that the best solution to all these questions is just directly addressing the issue. I'm a Luo, my grandma usually says Tieko. Oh, what does she usually say? Tieko Bura. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She usually says Tieko Bura. Like if you feel someone has wronged you in any way, or you feel like you have an issue with someone, just try to confront him. Like you can imagine, Sloan, on your case, I'm sorry to, it's a conversation. So like your case with your dad, you can imagine if you made the active comment to him, like you say, Dad, and I'm not happy with the way you're doing this, and this, and I'm hoping you can improve on this. As an adult, atakuwa taken aback. Atakuwa like, manzi imefika point yenye umtoi yenye simfanyii poa. Simfanyii nice. No. Angekuwa naye na conversation nasema, how can we fix this? I think you're on the foundation ya ku fix like every possible problem, yeah?
I remember in high school, it got to a point that I had to speak up.
Yeah.
I spoke up to my mom. My mom was my intermediary. I mean, I need something, mom. I never had the guts. I never had it in me to like go and tell that. But just recently, he came, approached us, and told us, "Hey, you know what? You're my children." It came to a point where you're like, "Huh? Are you my dad?" Yeah. See? So he was like, guys, I know I wasn't the father you guys expected me to be, and I'm really sorry. I'm trying to change for your sake, and that was I remember that when he said that, I cried. Yeah, because but you see, I say it's a late call. It's a late call because when I needed a father figure, where were you? When I needed a role model, like someone to, you see, I was like, where are you, man?
It's never too late.
It's damage has already been done. Damage has already. And we don't cry over spilled milk. You see, so
But he's your dad.
Yeah, that is what my mom always used to tell me. Remember, he's your dad.
That is what everybody will tell you.
Remember, he's your dad. Respect him. He is your dad. There's nothing you can do.
Came from the
Exactly.
So guys, Sloan, that story is really touches. It's an amazing story, and kuna watu wako kwa hiyo state mpaka sasa. I think you konga concern sana na mostly na parental issues. Wazazi ni wewe.
Parents play a pivotal role in a child's development
And mental health.
and mental health.
Yeah.
A fact.
Ndio unapata just a minute. Unapata like unajua there's something I want to tell you. Unajua hata sisi define sisi we are like good more than our parents. We like everyone anafaa elewe, like parent anafaa kuelewa mtoto wake, and the kids also should understand the parent. Unajua, for example, unacheki sisi kuna kitu tunasemanga generation. For example, you Ode, you come from a different generation when you do it with your dad. You see,
as much as we are talking about me understanding you and you understanding me. We don't just wake up in the morning and it doesn't work like that. You take your time. So, but even as you're saying, we are not perfect, and parents should understand us. We should understand them. Sometimes, do you ever think that understanding is so broad? When I'm saying understanding, I don't mean sasa ninakuongelesha ati nimekwambia wewe ni mjinga. Uelewe nakwambia wewe ni mjinga. I'm trying to say I'm trying to say I'm just trying to say like there's more to whatever I am trying to make you understand. Yes, you are from a different generation. I'm from a different generation, but at the end of it all, tukienda huko juu, no one will be questioned at it. But then nani alikuwa anaishi aje? It will be you, Vanessa. How did you live? You like how have you lived in this earth? See ati. The Kuntu alikuwa anaishi aje tulijibu wawili? No. It will be you.
You're not getting my point. You're not getting my point. Yes, like as long as unasema it's you. Hata budako atasema it's me then.
Okay.
You're not getting my point.
That's what you're trying to say.
Kitu mimi najaribu kusema guys ni ati unaona like wewe umezaliwa tuseme maybe 1999. The 1999 kid na your parents maybe is 1950 something or 60 something. The way they were doing their things is totally different from you. So I think the kitu inafaa kusaidia hapo to speak up. Unaongea unaambia dad, this is our feeling.
Household, you don't just pick up.
No, I think
pick up.
We should make them learn about that.
No, sometimes
we should make them learn.
That is where the like an open mindset comes in. Like when Nikuja Nikabe, by the way, Clinton, I don't like the way he talked to me, but you're saying it because it's genuine. It's from your heart. Like I don't like what you did, but they will associate it to something. They will always find that.
That's a fact.
Unani disrespect. Why are you questioning me? I'm your parent. I raised you. So what are you saying?
You know, Ode, totally agree. You know, by the time Ode amesema ni ukweli, because unaangalia sahi wazazi wetu, like the way they were raised, they were never to question anything. Yani mzazi akisema hivyo ni hivi. You know, and you know our generation, unaona our generation, unasikia our generation tumezaliwa na hii westernization most, unaona. So like sisi tunajaribu kuimpact ile lifestyle ya western au nini the western that culture. Na unaangalia mzazi yeye bado anataka kuimpact ile venye waliraisiwa. So like there is that fight. The African culture. So there is that fight with our generation, with our parents. So ndo unapata hicho yenye Ode amesema ni ukweli. So like anakuuliza, are you questioning me? You know, it seemed rude back then, you know. Like sasa wewe ukitaka kukaa chini na mzazi ati unataka kuongea na mzazi anaongea. You can't talk while your parents talking. It seemed rude. Unaona? Sasa hao wanataka kuleta hiyo mentality watu raise venye wao waliraisiwa. And you know, this thing like unaona hawa watu pia wanaanza ku bring in nini LGBTQ and all of that stuff. So like we are trying, the government is affecting this generation whereby it's fighting the parents also. So like sasa mzazi haezi kataa sasa ati mtoto wake haezi mdison like because your son or your daughter is gay, as could disown, and you know it's impacting us mentally. You know, this a fact. This a fact.
Continue.
You know, like sasa wewe mtoto like wewe mtoto wako akikuja kuambia like she or he is gay, kuna venye wote take differently than the way your parents would take it.
Okay, I love the micness.
Yeah, kuna venye wote take differently than the way your parents will take it, because hizo vitu hazikuanga kitambo. So like you just have to cope up with the current society. Hiyo ni chenye iko, because wezi mkataa yeye akienda mbele kwa like the government, and you know you will be on the wrong side. True. For raising your kid the way you want. And that's what it's affecting us mentally. So unapata scenario wewe sahi like kuna venye uwezi ambia, kuna venye vitu mzazi wako hawezi kukuambia kama mzazi. Unaona? Na kuna vitu zingine sahi watu unapata wanajiwekea. Juu unaangalia mzazi wangu ako na ile like the traditional ways of nini, so like unaogopa kumapproach ile fear, so unajihold back. Ndio unapatanga watu wengine like unapata alicommit suicide because ile kujihold, yani alijihold back for long, yani ile pain sasa ikaanza kumaffect. So ikabust. So hiyo ndio inatu affecting mentally. Lack of communication.
Communication, in as much as Clive, I agree with everything you said. I wholeheartedly agree. I think Ode ali make a really valid point when ali talk about open-mindedness. Wow. Yeah. Straight talk. Can you give me a snap? Can you give me a snap, man? Mnipe snap. I'll make a very valid statement. Open-mindedness. Open-mindedness inawezasaidia so many problems we have. Because once you have an open mind, unakuwa na ile mentality ya msee akikwambia shida yake, unakuwa more of an empath. Una empathize with people. Mtu akikwambia shida yake, unajiput in their shoes. No. You put yourself in another person's shoes. Now once Nisham talk about conversation, having a dialogue. Conversation saves a nation, yeah? Unasikia vile na speed facts. A conversation saves a nation, yeah? They say conversation saves a nation, yeah? Yeah. Now, as much as conversation mambo imechemuka, yeah, in as much as conversation can save a nation, yeah? Before you have the conversation in the first place, unakuwa na an open mindset. Place yourself in another person's shoes. For example, the dynamic in an African home between the parents, old head mentality of the parents, and the new age mentality of the current generation. Ukitaka kubridge hii gap, at the end of the day, baby boomer generation Z, on an open mindset. Mzazi wako amekukazia anasema, sitaki ufanye hii. Zinajua ndio ako na hiyo old mentality. Sitaki ufanye hii kijana. I don't want you doing this. If you do this, uta waste life yako. So uko like, umseme niongelesha vibaya. Umetake offense to their words. Maybe ulikuwa unamshow some dream of yours. Shit on your dream completely with their words. Kwanza a parent's words. There's a pierce your soul.
Not only a parent's word, but
anyone.
Someone who is older than you.
Someone who's older than you. So, parent akikwambia something and you feel nika uko too uptight na hii particular rule yenye umeniambia, ama take offense to hiki tu umeniambia, unajiplace in the shoes, unasema damn, umzae, I get where his point is coming from, I get his perspective. Unakuwa open to perspective ya mtu na yako, then unakuwa like okay, I welcome mindset yake, I welcome his opinion, but stay kubali ni dictate venye una expect hivyo. Okay, nime welcome opinion yako na hii ndo 2 cents yangu on the matter pia, unaona? So namwambia kwa dialogue, unaona? Naambia okay, juu niko sure hata mzazi wako akwe simba aje, hata akwe lion aje, there's an age enye ukifika sema okay, in reality there's an age enye ukifika ukimwambia okay, nataka tukae chini to have a conversation about this. Sikupenda venye ulisema, hata kaa chini asikie. Hata roho ati hata kwa like nini akifanya hivyo
hiyo unaelewa.
The key
Unasema
word is
ako na ufala, unasema tu fuck juu no, as much as to advocate for mental health, some people can't be saved. Set na hate, some people can't be saved. Juu mse ako na such a closed mindset, like ako na such a closed mindset on beliefs zake. Like i belief system yake ako willing to die for i belief system yake. Ukitry ku challenge, like for real, ukitry as much as for real, see in the fact of society, ukitry ku challenge your belief yake ama your ideology yake, atakuwa like nini I can't believe this, I will never believe this. So like mse ako na closed mindset, but ukiona mse ako na hint of that open mindedness kwake, ile nya anaweza welcome opinion yako. Si ati opinion yake itakuwa necessarily right, si ati opinion yake itakuwa necessarily wrong. Unai welcome, unasikia tu kitu yenye mse yako nayo kusema. Juu at the end of the day, experience yangu ka Clinton ni experience yangu ka Clinton. Sure. Experience ya Kuntu ni ka Kuntu. Experience ya Ode ka Ode. Experience ya Clevo yake. Like everyone has a different experience. So I think just be welcoming to other people's ideologies. Learn not to judge. Usikue so judgmental, bro. Usikue so judgmental. Wewe moyo unasikia usikue judgmental.
Mbona unajudge?
Mbona unajudge? Mbona unajudge? Jesus is deputy, when uko right hand man ya Saja, sindo? When God's right hand man, Mungu akisema, kijana hajafanya poa, unasema, hajafanya poa. But ni kukuwa tu na an open mind to other people's way of lives, unakuwa receptive. In as much as utakubaliana na opinion yake, unasikia tu what he has to say, what he or she has to say, unaona? Then shit, inshallah life inakuwa good vibes. Because uko welcome.
Guys, I think this is what we call straight talk. Because
Straight talk,
man. Because we are really hitting on the point here, on the major points. Naona kitu yetu discuss hapa mostly it's about parenting and how it affects our mental health. Not true, parents sisemi kwa ubaya. Wazazi pale nyumbani.
Wazazi mko poa.
Unajua mko poa? Hiyo sikatai.
Thank you for raising.
Wacha kwanza.
Nadai kusema kitu. You know, unajuanga stop yenye wazazi wanakupeanga. Wakianza kuona like you're making a point. Wanakuambianga, you are living in my house, yeah? Like I'm catering for you. Wanaanza ku mention the basics. Yani kila kitu yenye wanakupea. But they are not looking at the bigger picture. That's the point. But it's not, I'm not paraphrasing it in an offensive manner. Ni venye tu naisema venye wanaisemanga. Unajua unaishi kwa nyumba ya nani? Such kind of stuff. So
there's also another they like using. There's also another they like using. There's also another one they like using. Remember, I am your parent. I know what is right and wrong for you.
You had to play that.
Alafu hiyo inakufanyanga kwanza utulie useme and then man, like out there to anyone who is listening, whatever you learn right now, whatever you learn later, try and pass it down to your child as early as possible. What can you talk with your child? Like mwambie hajue from the word go that this and this exists. Like ndio akikuja aone enyewe my parents had said this. I have a story about this. And like you out there, like just tell us what was happening. Okay, like what do you think? What do you think about this matter? What do you think about this matter in the point that maybe you would have chosen a different path, or you'd have ended in a different way if you knew this and this was coming. If you knew this and this was coming, instead of like experiencing it firsthand and you're like, how am I gonna deal with this? Like it can be overwhelming, by the way. It can be very, very overwhelming.
So, man, like this mental health issue is really broad. I think because of time, No, we have
will be
time.
back.
We will be back. But part 2 of it will be back. Part 2 of it will be back. So because I want to thank you guys for coming, for showing up to this great segment, especially Ode. Thank you so much. She's making me learn a lot, and oh bro, okay, she's making me learn a lot. So. Unajua siku hizi ni hatari ukianza kushukuru unajua tena inakuwa an issue. Thank you so much big man all the way from Chocolate City. Mambo ni love man. And the G's are here. Sloan, thank you. Sloan is a great guy. Yeah. This day I came to I think we have a club at school. It's called Mental Health Club. Hey, the way this guy was cornering the points, I was like, oh, hey, where are you from? Eh? Where are you from? This is a new species. Only to know that maybe she's, sorry. Oh, my God. Maybe he's coming from Roisang. Hata yuko karibu na airport, but ni sawa. Also, I'd like to thank Profitin Company. Our good sponsors, right the light man, Mr. Ricky mwenyewe manze, pigia Ricky. Na Utopia, the great Utopia, those are our partners also. I myself, Kuntu. Cool, I have Kuntu Enterprises. Big man mwenyewe. Big man team. What's up, man? Also our cameraman, Sam. Thank you so much, guys, and I would like to appreciate Venue Master. Tunasahau aje Venue Master mwenyewe. Phil manze, Phil. Wherever you are. Najua kwa hapa lakini wherever you are. Wherever you are.
Jinakia streets ni Hakim.
Basi. Hakimu basi asante sana jamani. Umetufanyia vizuri. Yaani uko sawa kabisa. Location.
The utopia of it all. Forgetting God for giving us a chance.
Amen.
Okay, thank you so much, God and everyone. And to all our viewers, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe manze. Hapo tu chini manze. Either like iko hapo tu down, iko hapo tu. Na pia mfollow page zetu zote. Na mimi naitwa nataka nipatie kila mtu si watu mko Instagram. In this generation. So mimi utanifuata pale Instagram kama I am Kuntu Jay. Ni social media gani nyingine pia niko? Twitter niko hapo, but niko na 0 followers. So mnifollow at least. What's up hiyo namba tutaongea baadaye maze. I'm protecting my relationship na nyuma ya tent. Alafu na pia tuko na Instagram pages za Profitin and Utopia. Everything is down there. And because now I also have our girl Ode. Ako pia na podcast manze. Make sure you go there, follow, listen. Inspiration. Acha ongea. She has a lot.
Jifafanue.
Well, I take feedback very seriously because that is what helps us know what we are doing is right. Yeah. So at the end of it all, please, as you subscribe and share everything, we also take negative comments. Tunasikia chungu kwa roho kusema hivyo, but we take negative comments also.
Where there is a negative comment, it means you are doing something right.
Wewe sema nataka kuni sura mbaya tu wenyewe.
You say it. But anyway, feel free to say it. If you want to get to my podcast also, there's on Instagram. It's just Vanessa Odi. It's just like my name, Vanessa Ode. So there you will get tags from my podcast. There's Baridi podcast. There's 12 podcast, courtesy of Profits in all the way, and Utopia. Everything we have everything for you literally. So and for me, being in this podcast and also getting to engage with all of you is it's enlightening. Like it's so good that you get to like find people that
Yeah.
really
It's been lively.
tap to whatever you're feeling. Like as much as someone out there is being attacked, we are delivering different points home, and everyone is getting to know like, so Sloan say this, Clevo say this, Ode say this, Plato say this, and Kuntu say this. So at the end of it all, we are not perfect. We are just saying our experiences. We've all lived like for the few years that we've lived. Also tells us that huyu ameishi experience yake, huyu ameishi experience yake. So it doesn't matter for how long you have lived on this planet. What you take is what counts. So my last word to all of you is heal and be ready to learn. So thank you.
So guys, because we are wrapping up, I like you guys. So you're just saying your handles because we'll have part 2. They'll be here. They'll be here. Part 2 they'll be here, and you're just saying your handles and just one word for someone who is mentally unstable.
Okay, my word to you out there is whatever you're going through, whatever trauma, whatever experience you're having, you're not alone in this. You'll get past it. Kila msee ako na siku mbaya, but tutakuwa fit in the end, si ndio? Okay, siko Instagram, but you'll find me on Twitter pale bad up. Najita King Kunton. King Kunton, you know. King Kunton.
Street.
Yes sir. So
King Kuton manze pale Twitter manze. Yeah.
So mimi naweza sema tu, though this is just but a part 1, kuna part 2 whereby we'll be talking more on mental health, and I just want to have a big shout out to our parents out there, though yes tunakwanga nao lakini tunataka kuwashukuru for all that they have done. Tunawapenda pia. Yeah, so kwa majina naitwa Clev, for those who didn't get my name before tuanze, and ukitaka kunipata Instagram naitwa it's Clev, kuna Feti Memphis na Zaynox Vulgarian Vex. Pia handle yetu ya Profitini.
Well, my parting words for you today is sleep. Get enough sleep. Rest well. Pumzika. Sleep. On Twitter, you'll find me as Mugiwara Dislon. You'll know the spelling if you're a One Piece fan. And on Instagram, the spelling is SLOANE.33. That is my handle for Instagram. See ya.
So guys, because we have our fans out there, so like tunawapatia appreciation hivi manze. Tupatane next episode manze. Thank you so much guys. Your boy MC Kuntu Jay. Thank you.
Yo.